What is going on, Hellcats and Hellhounds? It is I, your Hellmaster Dede, back with another live stream, ladies and gentlemen, Hellcats and Hellhounds, and I'm so excited to be here with you today. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since we've done a live stream. It's been a minute, but I'm back, and we're back with a new weekly schedule, ladies and gentlemen. Once a week, we're going to go live. But before we talk about all that, let's get some Hellions in here. Let them know that we're live. Let them know we're hanging out. And today we're going to check out some movie trailers and hang out for a little bit. Let's see here. Get this sent over. Jazzy's already in the building. She's ready to go. She's ready to party. She's ready to check out some new movie trailers. Glad to see you here tonight, Jazzy. All right, let's see here. All righty. Get this sent out. Okay. Awesome. Got that sent. Send it to a couple more. See, I know Sin wanted an invite. Let's see, we'll send it to let's see, both of these. Always ready to party, Mr. Krabs. I'm glad you're ready to party. Love to see it. Let's see here. Let's see. There we go. All right, see if we can get some more people in here. But yeah, we're hanging out today. Let's see. Evil Michael Myers is in the building. It says I can't wait for the Halloween game. Oh yeah. The Halloween game. I'm so ready for the Halloween game. I cannot wait for the Halloween game. The gameplay was just revealed a couple of days ago at the PAX. I believe it was the PAX gaming thing. That's PAX. But yeah, I reacted to it. It was super fucking cool. I cannot wait for that game. How's the audio sound? Audio sound good? The audio levels between the background music and the mic. But yeah, no, Halloween video game looks so good. It looks so freaking good. I cannot wait for it. We got to be careful for spoilers. Yeah, no, for sure. The Halloween video game, well, it doesn't come out till September, and I'm sure they don't do like a beta testing until around probably August, July at the earliest. Evil Michael Myers says it's good. Appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you. We're live right now on Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube. What's going on, everybody? But yeah, we're going to be checking out some horror movie trailers. As you can see on screen, Scary Movie, what is that, 6? I think we're on 6 now. Scary Movie 6, and then The Backrooms, Capture, and This Is Not a Test, and A Violent Nature 2. There he is. The party's in here. Sin Ropa. What's good, Sin? Are you good, bro? What's happening? What's going on, brother? Love to see you here. Yes, sir. Are you good? We're good now, bro. We had to get you in here, fam. You know what I'm saying? Jazzy says, hi, Twitch. Awesome. Love to see her over there on Twitch. Love that. Yeah, we can leave that right there. Cool. Awesome. Let's get back to the chat. Hell Queen Jazzy says, yay, it's a party. Dude, there have been so many horror movie trailers that have came out, and I haven't been able to react to them all. And so hopefully we can start doing this on a weekly basis. So if you want any certain, movie trailers for me to react to, or if you want to watch certain trailers, let me know. Send me a DM. Evil Michael Myers says, do you think we will get a demo for the game? I think we'll get a closed beta testing. I think the days of demos are over, Evil Michael Myers. It's all going to be for content creators. So hopefully I get on that list. But I think a good amount of people will be able to test it out. You'll probably have to sign up, send out an email to, Elphonic or Gun Media, whoever, and get on a waiting list, and hopefully you can get on. So I'm definitely going to sign up for sure. Let's see. Jazzy says, Cinderella says, Hell Queen Jazzy yelled at me. Jazzy says, I didn't yell, I summoned. Well, Jazzy, summon some more people. Cinderella says, Hellraiser game and the Halloween look insane. Oh, facts, bro. I don't think I've fully reacted to the Hellraiser trailer. I think I put out like a little clip. I've been working on a bunch of videos, Sinropa. A bunch of videos. So that's kind of why I've been MIA from live streams, because I've been really focused on the videos. But now we're back doing live streams once a week. That's something that I can maintain once a week. With everything with wrestling, gaming, and horror, and now we're adding other stuff. It can get a lot. So we're gonna do live streams once a week, and we'll see how many trailers we can get in. But we're gonna try to stay live for just about an hour. But yeah, so we've got these movies for sure. We're gonna check the trailers out on, and we'll probably add in like a fan favorite, whatever you guys want to check out by the end of the stream. We'll check out. But yeah, I'm super excited to check out some of these trailers, dude. Oh, God, I'm so excited, especially this scary movie trailer. I want to know your guys' thoughts and like see how far you think they'll be able to go. Let's see. Jazzy's trying to summon Brittany. I think Brittany was supposed to be on tonight. Apparently, I forgot. But hopefully, I sent her. I told her she can hop on later if we're still live. She wants to show us a couple movies. But yeah, if there's anything you want us to react to on stream, hit my DMs. Like I said, we're live on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. TikTok, we're working on getting you back. We're working on it. I promise we're working on it. So, all right. So I think that's enough. Enough of the shenanigans, as they say. How you been, Sin? It's been a minute, brother. Glad to see you here tonight, my guy. All right. React to Jack being back. Jack who? Who's Jack? Jack being back? I literally live with this person in the comments right now. I don't know who Jack. Oh, Jack. Okay. That's a whole other thing. If you can find me the YouTube video of like the announcement, I'll react to it by the end of the stream for the wifey. She's probably like, you don't know who Jack is? Oh, well. I don't know a lot. How about that? HHN, I know it. It's finally clicked in my brain. Cinderella says, I'm chilling. How are you? I'm all right, bro. I'm all right, man. Content's been kind of crazy lately. And wrestling is not, I got a bone to pick with wrestling. So, but yeah, me and you gotta chop it up outside of, after the stream. I'll send you some voice clips, bro. We can chat it up, because I was hot on wrestling for a good solid couple weeks, and then after seeing what's happening with certain storylines, I'm just like, But like I said, after the stream, me and you will talk one on one, bro. I got you, bro. We've missed you, Sin, says Hell Queen Jazzy. Hell yeah. Syndrome says, I know you've been swamped with working in the studio working, bro. It's crazy, bro. I'm out here. I'm trying to figure some shit out, bro, because even we grew up on like the heyday of wrestling, right? And now to see where wrestling's at now, I'm very disappointed. Very disappointed. But that's a whole other conversation. We'll get into that. But yeah, we're talking some movie trailers. So I think without further ado, we should stop the shenanigans and check out this trailer for a little movie called Scary Movie, shall we? All right, so how this is going to work, guys, is I'm going to not talk during the trailer. We're going to watch the trailer, and then I'll react to it afterwards. Sound good? Sounds all right to me. All right, we'll pause this background music, and we will turn this bad boy up to about right there. It might be a little loud. I do apologize. And here we go. And we'll bring this off the screen. We'll do this right here. How about do we do this? Boom and boom. How y'all like that? Huh? We looking good, huh? Yeah, we looking all right. All right, let's get this comment off the screen. Let's see here. Here we go. Hide that. And let's play this trailer, shall we?
Guess who's back?
Shit.
Back again.
My God, he stabbed her. Not her. My pronouns are they, them. He stabbed them.
We back.
Testing. Attention, please.
There's a serial killer on the loose.
Hello, Tuesday.
I have been preparing for this for years.
Hello, Mother. You look like shit.
Should we hug? I really want to, but I'm a Republican now, so I'm supposed to be racist.
Oh, girl, I think all white people are racist anyway. Come here.
Okay. Oh.
This looks like a job for me.
Hey there. We heard tell of a Halloween party. We're here to drink, play bad music, do some half gay shit.
Hey.
Why just half gay?
Sink.
Stop smiling!
Run, bitch, run!
Mom, Santa gave me a severed arm. Be sure to thank him. What the?
Cause we need a little controversy. Cause it feels so empty without me.
Somebody help! Help!
Bitch, we on break. So you handle yours. I'll be right over here eating my falafel and my pork rinds. Bitch.
Guess who's back?
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, the Waynes is back. Why just half? It's crazy, says Sinropa. Hey, yo, he said, why just half gay? You know what I'm saying? But no, scary movie. It looks amazing, bro. The Waynes is back. Let me go ahead and put me on the big screen here. Well, we can rock out like this for a little bit, and then we'll switch it over, right? But the Waynes is back, baby. You know what I'm saying? And I'm super excited to have the Waynes back. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a scary movie without the Waynes brothers. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a dream come true. Now, there are certain people that didn't get invited back that's kind of made it into news recently. I want to talk about that because I thought it was like, hey, yo, why didn't they come back? But I don't know their names. So, like, again, I apologize if I'm butchering the actors' names who is missing. But the white dude from Scary Movie 3, he didn't get an invite. And then the girl, wasn't it Shannon Elizabeth? She didn't get an invite. So that was kind of wild. But obviously, the Waynes are going to come back after this, right? Obviously, Scary Movie 6 is going to be mad successful. So, I mean, it's only they'll probably get invited for the other one. So I'm glad that they're not talking shit and be like, man, I didn't get invited to the new scary movie. Like, it's like, chill, bro. Like, there's gonna be another one. I promise you. Okay. So super glad that the Waynes is back to be in the scary movie franchise. They made it. They deserve it 1,000%. And I mean, again, it's not a scary movie if the Waynes ain't involved. You know what I'm saying? And you got the whole Waynes family in this one. You know what I'm saying? Like, from start to finish. So Cinderella says it's definitely going to be raunchy. Cinderella says Shorty from American Pie wasn't invited back. Yeah, that girl, she wasn't invited back. So again, maybe she'll be in the new one. The next one, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Cinderella says, but there's so many people you can't put it in a film. That's what I'm saying. And I feel like now that the Weinsteins are gone from the scary movie franchise and they have nothing to do with it, I feel like the Waynes are going to be signed on for probably like at least a 5-movie deal. So we're possibly going to get up to Scary Movie 9, depending on what happens in the world, right? And if there's even a freaking movie theater here after what's been going on politically. But that's not here for this, right? If we are here, then we're going to get like 9 scary movies. So I mean, they got plenty of time. But from what I've seen in the trailer, like it looks amazing. Creepy Confidential is in the building. Sup, creeps? How the hell are you? Glad to see you here, sis. But yeah, I mean, it's 1,000% time for a scary movie, and it's crazy how if you see how the world is lining up and you see how things are happening, like it's just crazy, bro. It's crazy to see the world is finally ready for a scary movie. You know what I'm saying? Like the world is ready for a scary movie finally. Like if this movie would have tried to come out like a couple years ago, absolutely not. Straight cancel culture. Even probably like years before that, no, not the time. Now I feel like there's so much like craziness going on in the world that the people are like, bro, give us a fucking good scary movie. Like the world needs a scary movie. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that it's kind of going back to the roots of like the 2000s and the 90s, like it's something that the people want, and not only do we want it, we need it. The world needs the Waynes, you know what I'm saying? And it looks like they're gonna spoof so many different horror movies. Like you got Megan, you got what was that? The Substance. Let's see if we can name them as it goes through. So obviously you got Scream 6 right here, which again, love that Scream is getting, spoofed, right? It's the original. You got Kai Cenat right here doing IRL stream with the Waynes, like I mean with Shorty. Then you got the cop, like from the original. You got Wednesday, aka Tuesday. You got Halloween with Laurie Strode right here with Cindy coming back, Anna Faris. You got what was that? Mama right here with Brenda. Like, what are we talking right now? There's so many fucking horror movies that are going to get spoofed. Nobody's safe. It's I think it's great. I think it's great right here. I think this is going to be Sinners, right? Or something like that. Maybe I'm missing it, but again, you got the brothers back. It's great. The Matrix, I think, or something, whatever movie this is, I think they spoofed it in the original. You got what was that? Jordan Peele's Get Out. You got Smile right here. She says, "Stop smiling." Like it's going. To, what is this? Weapons. You got Weapons. Sinners. What was that? Jeez, there's so the Substance. Long Legs, Terrifier, like just so many, dude. Ma, you're right, Sinropa Ma, like how many, and that's just the ones we see in the trailer, right? So who knows, right? What more we're gonna get? I think we're gonna get a lot more than what we just see in the trailer. So do I want another trailer? Absolutely not. I've been loving the posters they've been putting out. Uh, I've been loving all of that. So I love what we've been getting, dude. I think it's enough. But yeah, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Now, do I want a certain movie to be parodied? They got the ones that I really wanted, bro. Like they've got the big ones from the past 10 years. Like maybe like The Conjuring, maybe mention The Conjuring or Insidious. Maybe we can do an Insidious spoof or something like that. Have like the red faced demon. Maybe we'll get a Leatherface. I don't know. Nightmare on Elm Street, maybe. Maybe we get one of those references. But I mean, the list goes on and on. Terrifier says Sinropa facts. Like Sinropa's just out here laying down facts right now, brother. So like, there's just so many movies that they could parody. And like what I said, you had a really good comment. Let me read that comment. Uh, World needs laughter. This is definitely what we need. And I think the fact that the Waynes get to bring it back, like it hits a special place in my heart, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't know. This movie is going to be life changing for a lot of people. It's going to make a lot of people not take themselves so seriously, and it's including me. And I'm not trying to target anybody. I don't want people to be like, "Oh, Helvington's targeting." Like, no, I think everyone needs to stop taking themselves so seriously and just remember that, hey, we can laugh, and it's okay to laugh at some really fucked up shit because some really fucked up shit's going on in the world. So I'd rather laugh at this than laugh at what's going on in IRL. You know what I'm saying? That's the real fucked up part about the world. So if the most crazy stuff we're gonna see is what we see in the trailer, then I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying, bro? I'm fine with that. Like, let's get down. I'm ready. So yeah, the Waynes is back. Like the Waynes said, the Waynes is back. All right, so next up, ladies and gentlemen, Hellcats and Hellhounds. While I get this pulled up, you guys can just keep checking that trailer out for me. What are your guys' thoughts on the Scary Movie trailer? Are you guys excited? I know I'm excited. I cannot wait, but there are plenty of more trailers to check out. Yes, there is. Cinema says smart marketing to change the date, and it's going to be summer to be a summer blockbuster. They did up the date, didn't they? They upped the date. So hey, who knows? Now, this one, ah, we're gonna talk. We'll talk about it because I find this one interesting, but I think maybe we should save this one towards the end because I have a take on it. So let's check out this one first. Is so we're gonna a test trailer. Yeah, so this is not a test. So this one I have not seen anything about, like absolutely zilch. But it came across my radar and I thought it'd be pretty cool to check it out on stream with you guys. Because you guys love judging horror movies. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Hellcats, let's go ahead and check out the trailer for This Is Not a Test. Here we go.
For like an hour. Hey, we've been looking for you for like an hour.
It's just quieter over here. Drinking game?
Never have I ever cheated on a test.
Oh, I call bullshit.
When you're smart, you don't have to.
Never have I ever had sex in the school bathroom.
Wait, what?
Never have I ever survived a zombie invasion.
What are we supposed to do?
This is not a test. Lock all doors and cover all windows.
No one's coming to save us.
Someone's in the school. Someone got in.
If you encounter anyone you suspect to be infected, do not attempt to assist them.
Oh my god. He's not breathing.
Carrie?
We can't stay here. We gotta go.
If we go out there,
We're all dead.
We have to do things we don't want to do if we're gonna make it.
Ready? No talking. No panicking. Come on!
This place is a coffin.
This is not a test.
Hey, yo, Sin, this looks good, fam. And I'm not even into zombie movies, bro. Like, you guys know me. I'm not a zombie kind of guy. Like, but this looks really fucking good, bro. Oh my god. Shinobu said, let's go. This looks dope. Jazzy says, I got kicked, but like the phoenix, I'm back. I rise from the ashes, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, she does. But yeah, that looked good, Sin. Like independent, but good acting. And it's not overall zombie driven, right? It's you got some drama in there amongst the people who are trying to survive, the friends. It's all set in a high school, which I can relate to because I was in high school 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying, dude? Yo, Jazzy says definitely watching. It looks really good, not gonna lie. Uh Gonna have to add it to the list of things I need to watch. Uh Looked really good. And again, I'm picking out good trailers. I'm trying to stay away from bad trailers. So if I get a bad trailer, let me know. Okay? Because I'm working on only doing good things for the Hellzone. We don't want to support things that aren't good. Okay. But no, that looked really fucking good. Love me a good. I'm not gonna say I love me a good zombie movie because I don't. I don't love me a good zombie movie. But with that being said, I like this one. Hell Queen Jazzy says, nothing wrong with independent. Look at Terrifier. See? Look, see, Jazzy has a point. She has a point. Cinderova says, it gives me 28 days later, Dawn of the Dead vibes in regards to pacing. Brother, you have such a beautiful horror mind. I love it. I loved it. I love it. All right. So that looked really good. That looked really good. So right now, Scary Movie still top, still top trailer, obviously. But that one was really good. That one was really good. Jazzy just sent out the zombie emoji. Not the zombies. Get away from me, zombies. Get away. Get away. All right. So, what's the next trailer? Well, let me pull that up for you guys. But while I pull that up, you just guys reminisce. What are some of your favorite zombie movies? My favorite, obviously, which, I think some news came out earlier this week, but my all-time favorite zombie movie is Return of the Living Dead. I believe it's 1981, 83, 82. I don't know. I'm just guessing at this point. But that is my all-time favorite zombie movie, hands down. And I know people are like, that movie fucking sucks. And it's like, well, give me a good zombie movie. And then they start naming, Dawn of the Dead, all that good stuff. And I'm like, oh, well, you do know your horror. Let me step back. But I just love how cheesy it is. You know what I'm saying? I love how cheesy the Return of the Living Dead is. Let's see. Hell Queen Jazzy says, remember the SpongeBob when that cop was like, die zombie? See, you can't take, this is why I can't take Jazzy anywhere. She always finds a way to put in a SpongeBob reference. It's insane. It's insane. And yes, I do remember. It was the health inspector. Nah. All right, we get each other. We just understand each other, guys. It's been a long 11, what is it? 10 years? 10 years? All right, so let's get the next trailer pulled up, shall we? What's next? What is the next trailer? I need to know the trailer. It all relates to SpongeBob, says Jazzy. Does it? It really does. SpongeBob is like The Simpsons for children. It predicts the future. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. All right. Capture is gonna be the next trailer. I'm over here stalling, guys, so I can pull these trailers up for you guys. But yeah, once a week we're kicking it. So mark your calendars. Just always have your post notifications turned on, so you never miss when we're live. And we're going to be going live once a week, checking out trailers. Maybe we'll plan some segments, something like that. I don't know, but we'll find out. You know what I'm saying? But the only way to do that is if you subscribe to the Hellzone. And Sinropa, if you would drop that, it's not, what does you say? It's not HBO, it's HZO. I'm over here. I'm not good. I'm not good at pronunciation. But yeah, you know how it goes, Sin. You know how it goes. All right, let's check out the trailer for Capture, shall we? Let me get it pulled up for you guys. All right, let's share this tab instead. Exit out of this one. We'll just do it like this. We'll just play it. Let's do it like that. And here we go, guys.
Jason and Cameron Green, 2 weeks after the horrifying discovery of the bodies of at least 13 people.
Hi. Is there a taxi service or something around here?
I suggest you get back on that train and head back home.
This is a highly unusual situation. I have here a last will and testament dated August 1994.
I grew up in foster care. I never knew my parents.
In a case like this, the bank should have taken the house and sold it by now. Now that you've been identified as the beneficiary, let's just say you're a very lucky young woman.
I always wanted to know who my parents were. My baby. But it feels like the more that I learn, the less I actually know.
You should not be here, by the way. In this house.
I found a camera.
I think something else happened here.
My face.
All right. So the reason why I picked that one, Jazzy says, nope, already freaky. So yeah, I wanted to pick some stuff that was like, because Jazzy knows we've been watching, Monarch Legacy of Monsters and stuff that kind of time jumps, right? But I have a thing where I don't like zombie movies and I don't like found footage movies because they bore me to death. But if done the right way, I do like me a good found footage movie. And if you can combine present day and past with like found footage, then you're cooking. And I think that this movie delivers on that. I haven't seen it yet, right? This is an upcoming movie. It's called Capture, but there is a found footage element to it that I think is really nice, and mix it with modern day kind of thing. So Cinema says, make sure to follow at Hellzone TV, at Hell Queen Jazzy, at Basically Brittany, at Cody, at Michael Woodsboro, and myself at Sinropa630 on all platforms: YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitch. It's not HBO, it's HZO. Can I pin that? Let me pin that. That was hard, bro. You deserve a pin, bro. We're out here pinning stuff, bro. We're cooking, chat. We're cooking, boys. All right, but no, yeah, I think it's gonna be great. I think it's gonna be great. And again, so yeah, I'm hitting right now, bro. I'm hitting with the trailers, bro. We're out here smacking the trailers, as they say. Well, I don't know if the kids are saying that anymore. I honestly don't. I don't. All right, but yeah, I think it looks good. Love the found footage element to it. Love the present day. Love that it's independent as well. I do. I damn sure do. Ladies and gentlemen, Hellcats and Owls, in the words of Kurt Angle. All right, but yeah. Let's see. The next trailer that we're going to check out. I don't know how to feel because I feel like we got to do homework before we watch the trailer, but we'll get to it. But I am curious, right? Because I don't think a lot of people know about it. So, before we get into it, ladies, no, we're just going to hop into it. We're just going to hop into the trailer, okay? Let's just hop into it. Let's just hop into the trailer. Let's just do it. All right, here we go. And here we go. The Backrooms, ladies and gentlemen, Hellcats and Hounds. Let's check the trailer out.
I found something.
Okay. What did you find?
Found a place. It's massive in there. It just goes on and on and on. All these rooms. This place builds, though. Actually, more like it remembers them. And the more times it remembers something, the less it does.
All right, so yeah, you guys are probably wondering what the fuck is the Backrooms. Basically, Brittany's in the building. What's going on, sis? How the hell are you? I'm waiting on you to text me back, Brittany. So if you want to text me back, that's cool. If not, whatever. But yeah, so if you guys don't know about the Backrooms, so basically, the Backrooms was a thing on the internet probably about 15 years ago, right? Where it was like it's like creepypasta. If you guys know what creepypasta is, shout out Creepy Confidential. I think she knows what creepypasta is. But basically 15 years ago, there was this thing on the internet called the Backrooms. And the Backrooms is basically like if you were walking into like an abandoned mall, right? Let's say you're walking into an abandoned mall and there's nobody there. And then You go into, a corner, room or whatever, and that room leads to another room, and then that room leads to another room, and it leads to another room, and it's like you don't know how you got there, right? You just remember walking into a room. That's the only thing you remember. And like each of these rooms, right? It's just a pale, really desaturated 90s looking fuzzy, kind of, you know, filter to it, right? It's kind of hazy kind of thing. So it's like that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think they did really well advertising with the trailer because I know about the Backrooms, and so I'm really excited for it, right? But Cinderopa's got questions, right? Basically, Brittany says, this reminds me of that episode from American Horror Stories. Which one? I don't remember all the stories. Uh Cineropa says need a little more in the trailer. Yeah, like because of that, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys, if I can, something about the Backrooms. Does it explain it? Let's see here. Let's see. I don't think they explain it because I don't think I did a good job explaining it. So let's see here. Let's see if we can get it explained. All right. This is just a quick 6-minute video. We'll check it out. Like the end of the trailer should have had screaming. Facts.
Well, what are the Backrooms? If I had $1 for every time my mom asked me that when I started this, I would literally be rich. And then I had to explain and think of an answer off the top of my head, and it can get convoluted. So instead of doing that, I'm making this video to explain to Backrooms beginners or people who want to get more into the lore, or Backrooms veterans, in the most concise way possible, what the Backrooms are, just a basic overview. Let's get into it. So first, I'm going to define what the Backrooms actually are. The Backrooms is a name that's been given to a collection of levels or areas that are not located in what we would call reality. There are thousands of levels to the Backrooms, and each one of them is uniquely different in their own way, whether it's the creatures or their environments. The most widely known Backrooms levels are referred to as Cluster 1. And this cluster contains levels 0 through 999.
Okay, so I'm just going to pause it right there. So it's going to get a little confusing. But like he said, it's to get to the Backrooms, you have to walk through something that's like in our reality to get there. But once you're in the Backrooms, you're in another reality. And in these Backrooms, right, he's going to get into more, the more lore. And this is probably where the movie is going to dive into. But once you get into the Backrooms, there's different creatures, different things like Radiohead. He's in there. I know Jazzy's gonna be like Radiohead, shout out, but like no, it's serious, okay?
Access these levels, a person has to be no-clipped or glitched out of the real world. An example of this would be when you glitch under a map or through a wall in a video game. That same principle happens to enter the Backrooms. You have to glitch through something on the real Earth and you'll end up here in the Backrooms. It's completely random and it's unknown how or why people no-clip out of reality, but what we do know is that when they do that, they end up in the Backrooms. So once someone glitches out of reality and lands in the Backrooms, they'll start off on level 0. Level 0 is the most famous level, and this is the picture of Level 0 that started the entire Backrooms fandom. Level 0 consists of an infinite labyrinth of empty rooms with dreary yellow lighting and a constant buzzing of the lights and a wet carpet smell throughout the entire level.
So do you guys remember like this in the 90s and the early 2000s, that kind of setting, right? Like that dry, that's what he's like. You remember your mom taking you to like a random ass store, you know what I'm saying? And it was like a thrift store, kind of like a thrift store, right? Imagine walking into a thrift store. That's this level.
Level 0 and most other levels are home to creatures or entities that call the Backrooms their home. These creatures are not animals from Earth, trust me, and most of them are very unique in their appearance or their behavior. Now, I do have a full series called Backrooms Creatures Explained, where I go over the creatures in immense detail. So if you want more information on creatures, check that link down below in the description. It's a pretty good series. Another common question I get all the time is, well, how does a person travel through the different Backrooms levels? There are several convoluted ways to travel through the levels, but most of the time, the different levels are connected in very strange ways that don't really make sense according to our standards of reality. Pretty much they don't operate under physics as we know it. For instance, you could be on level 0 and you could stumble across a red door. If you open that red door and you walk into the room, you could be teleported to level 19 just by walking through the doorway. So like I said, reality as we know it doesn't really exist here. Like I said earlier, there are tons of different creatures and entities that live throughout the Backrooms, and the main thing that you need to know about them is that most of them are very powerful and can even be dangerous if they aren't dealt with properly. And some of them possess what I guess we would call superpowers, or really interesting abilities that don't really make sense to normal people. So check out my Backrooms Creatures Explained series for a much more in-depth look into the creatures. Something else people always ask me is, how do you eat or drink or sleep in the Backrooms? So for an
Alright, so that's getting into the lore kind of thing. But yeah, so that's kind of the Backrooms in a nutshell, right? So that's kind of why I wanted to, say this one for sort of last, just because like it's a lot. It's a lot, right? Sidrover said should do a backroom episode. I would love to do a backroom episode. We've got to get Creepy Confidential on or something for one, bro. That would be fire. But no, yeah, definitely. I'm excited, for it. I just wish they would have put a better trailer out for people who don't know what the Backrooms is. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like you said, Sin. You know what I'm saying? But we move forward as always. So okay, maybe I didn't hit but maybe it's gonna be a hitter. So I think it's a good one. I think it's going to be good. I think it's a good trailer. Okay. Just think it needed to do a little bit more explaining. Just that's literally it. Okay. So I think all the trailers I picked so far is good. Good, very good. All right. Now this one is where, I think it can only do better than the original. That's why I picked this trailer, right? So let's see here. Yep. Found it, guys. Huh. You're not going to believe it. I found it. All right. So this movie kind of got like a bad rap last year. And I do think it was a terrible movie. But it wasn't Jeepers Creepers Reborn terrible. Okay. Like it wasn't that bad. Hear me out. Hear me roar. Hear me cook, chat. Okay. But I think that this one's going to be better than the original. Okay. Now, again, hear me cook, chat. Hear me cook, chat. I'm cooking right now. As the kids say, I'm in my bag. So I think that In a Violent Nature 2, you know what? Let's watch the trailer.
Got your eye on any of these girls around here?
What the?
I saw Johnny.
If this is a prank, you need to tell me.
He's gotta go now.
All right. Now let me cook, chat, okay? The first movie was bad, right? But I do think that adding like a group of campers, coming out to the woods, I think that's better. I think that they learned from the first one and was like, okay, let's hear the critics. Let's let them cook, right? And we cooked. We cooked on that movie. I don't think I personally reviewed that movie. I try not to review movies I don't like because I end up just shitting on the movie, right? And I don't want to shit on the movie. So like I don't like reviewing bad movies unless like it's something that I think is really bad. Jeepers Creepers Reborn, and then I'll review it. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, if you check my page out, I only review movies that I like because I don't think people deserve hate in this world. So with that being said, if I did review this movie, I would have hated it. I would have hated on it, but I didn't. Now with now that I said that, now that I watched the trailer and I put it on this list of other good trailers, if this isn't good, I'm going to review it and I'm going to just bomb it, right? Because I'm telling you, it looks like they've learned from the first one. You know, the first one was boring as fuck. Not only was it boring, but it was also cheesy as fuck. So because of that, right? I'm like, this one, it has some personality to it. There's still some cheesiness to it, obviously, right? But it's a cheesy, you know, slasher, right? It's not like a Thanksgiving or anything like that, right? So again, I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good. I think the trailer's fire. Now, if I have a taste, right? So, you know, I found parts of Jeepers Creepers Reborn good. I'm just joking. That was a total lie. Don't believe me when I say that, okay? But yeah, so those are the trailers that I want to check out. We checked out Scary Movie, we checked out Capture and A Violent Nature. This is not a test in the back room. I think the best trailer of the night by far is going to be Scary Movie. And then the second one's going to be probably This Is Not a Test. That zombie flick. I think that one's going to be good. Capture is going to be number 3, Backroom number 4, and then In a Violent Nature number 5. So that's the movie trailers of the week. We're going to check out more next week. Stay tuned for the date. It's going to change every week. It might not be every Friday. It could be, you know, whatever the work schedule is looking like, honestly, during that week. But we're going to try to hit the weekends hard. So either a Sunday or whatever. We'll figure out the rest. Cinderella says, looks a million times better than the first. Facts, brother. Facts. 1,000 facts. But yeah, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna figure out this streaming schedule for sure. So appreciate you, Sin, as always, joining back for our live stream schedules. I know our scheduling's everywhere. Hit me up, bro, in the DM. We'll chat it up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Text my phone, bro. And shout out Jazzy. Shout out to the team, bro. And we will see you guys in the next one. Peace. Get me the hell out of here.